Alright, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night wherever you're from. And real quick, before we get started, I want to give a lovely shout out to the channel members on this channel. So thank you so much to these lovely commanders here that you see on screen. Thank you guys so much for choosing to support me even further. Your guys' gratitude means a lot to me. So thank you guys so much. You guys are the best and I can't thank you enough. And if you're actually interested in supporting me even further, if you guys are interested in any of these cute little emotes, interested in the loyalty crown badges, if you want to support me even further, I deeply appreciate it, so thank you if you choose to do so. That being said though, that's never a requirement because just watching the content is the best thing that I can ask from all of you. We're getting closer to 1K and who knows if maybe by the time this uploads, we hit 1K. If we still didn't, you guys still the best, community that I can ask for, so thank you guys so much. And in regards to what I wanted to talk about today, I know a lot of people are getting new to this. A lot of new people really want to start buying stuff, whether you're free to play, maybe you're still interested to just know for the future, whatever value you want. But at the same time, this is a big event right now. A lot of things going on for cosmetic purchases. Some people want to know what's their best bang for their buck. A lot of people are confused with the shop, want to know what's, the best value. I'm here to talk about that because I'm definitely a high dolphin. I don't consider myself a whale, but definitely a dolphin. So I really wanted to give my perspective on all the purchases and tell you what's the best value that you can buy for your buck. So first things first, we're going to talk about, before we talk about any passes, I want to talk about the cash shop. So one of the best things that you can even do as like a light spender, maybe even like a slight free to play, but you buy this, so maybe you would call yourself a slight spender. So I think the 30-day supply, as always for every game, is the best value you can get. 30-day supplies, right away you get 330 gems, and you get 100 gems every day. So I think this is pretty damn good value. I think it's really good for the price. I always buy this. I constantly keep my supply up. But at the same time, when we're talking about gems, I feel like most of these gem purchases are not worth it. I feel like a lot of it is definitely whale bait, because I feel like it's only good value if you're a high tier whale that constantly pays for it, especially for the first purchases. Otherwise, I really don't consider the gems to be good value. I think the tickets are where they're at. And when we're talking about the costumes, you're much better buying the passes because the costume shop purchases are not good value at all. Now, if there's a waifu skin you want, feel free to get it. But in terms of value compared to how the passes work, the costume shop is not good value because you spend $20 for this. So without getting any other items, you don't get tickets, you don't get anything else, you just get the costume. I don't think it's worth it. And for instance, let's say this Privity outfit, I think it's not worth it because this outfit was strictly just for a costume shop skin. However, there was a mission pass skin for Privity that I believe is way better, more fan servicey, and you also got tickets and molds with it. So that's what I mean, like it's kind of inconsistent. But if you like it, go ahead and purchase it. Not stopping you, just letting you know in terms of value. That being said though, when we're talking about ordinary packages, there are the normal ones like the dailies, weekly, monthlies. In terms of this, I honestly never buy this. If you're free to play light spender, you always want to try to get your dailies, your free weekly, and the free monthly. You always want to do it. If you're down bad for blue tickets, I definitely think the recruitment package 1 and recruitment package 2 for the monthlies are good value. I just personally never buy these because I'd rather get the rainbow multis instead, because I feel like I get enough from the event shops and also from the mission passes, right? That being said though, there's also weeklies, and the weeklies are kind of iffy. I feel like you get just enough value when it comes to like the $5 and the $10, like that's just the exact value. So you don't really get the best bang for your buck since it kind of evens out. But that being said though, what we're here to talk about is something that I think is really good, and I always buy these every time. So there are a few different pages here. Now the custom packages go from 20 to 55 to 100, and then you can choose if you need modules and stuff. I personally don't buy this. I don't think it's worth it for the value. I mean, maybe it is for you if you're like a whale. Once again, I feel like this is kind of whale bait stuff for me. Like if you're really trying to like min-max your stuff, like I just think it's not worth it for me. However, every event there's always this event shop right here. And let me tell you, first things first, this $19.99 one that's sold out is always the best value. You get 15 rainbow multis and you get 1500 gems for $20. I think that's the best value that you can get from most of this. And here's why. So the special recruit pack 2, you get 20 rainbow multis, 50 gold molds, and 4200 gems. That's for $55, and for $100, you get 30 rainbow multis, 8,000 gems, and 50 gold mold. If you're a whale, you're going to buy that whole recruitment pack 1 through 3. Doesn't matter. But if you're really trying to find the best value, I think the special recruitment pack 1 is also really good value. However, we have to talk about something that comes up with big events, and that's called the step up package. The step up package, the first one's free. It comes with 100 gems and 2 gold molds. Step 2 is $5. It comes with 5 blue tickets and 320 gems. At step 3 for $19.99, you get 15 rainbow vouchers, 1,500 gems, and 20 core dust. So you get some extra value there at the $20 mark. But the one thing with the step up package you have to be aware of is that you have to buy it consecutively. So the first one's free, second one's $5. So when you get to step 3, you'll be spending $25. I still think that's still good value, especially with the extra core dust. However, what I want to say is really good value is at step 5. For $55, you get 4,200 gems and 40 rainbow vouchers. That's really, really good value. But you have to get through step 4, which is, in my opinion, not that great. And that's to buy step up package 4 for $30. And then you could buy the other one. So you'd have to buy the whole thing pretty much, which is expensive. But there is good value here, especially at step 5. It's just unfortunate you have to buy step 4. But other than that, I still think overall really good value here. And I feel like, hopefully that gives you a better idea in terms of the cash shop. But now we're going to talk about the passes. So, usually with every big event now, we end up getting the costume gacha. The costume gacha, depending on how you feel about it. Regardless, I just want to talk about the value. I personally buy them because I'm an idiot. That being said, though, I do not think the costume gachas are worth its value at all. Because, yes, there are like 15 blue tickets, a multi from the rainbow, some equipment stuff, some rocks, and some random like assorted items, and you get the skin. I still don't think that justifies the price. And I'm just going to be completely honest, even though I buy it, I don't think it's worth the value. So keep that in mind, $60. Even at $50, it's still, pricey. And this probability info stuff is just kind of like ass, honestly. It's just also like, it makes you have to spend money, which I don't like. Because it doesn't even give you the chance, because you start getting it at the 5th draw, I believe. So you have to actually spend money regardless. Which is unfortunate, but it is the way it is. But other than the costume gacha, what is actually good value? Now, in terms of right now, what's the best value? I think Guilty's Pass and Mass Pass are the best value. And the reason why is because it comes with rainbow multis. It is $20 and it comes with the skin for Guilty. You get gold molds. You get 10 blue tickets and you still get... no, I think you get 15 blue tickets and 10 rainbow multi. So you get a bit of both, which is really nice. And it's the one difference between the mission pass, because the mission pass has 25 blue tickets. Only blue tickets. That's the normal one. It is the way it is. I still think that's great value, by the way. But in terms of what you can get right now, if you really want to, think about the summer banners, Watermelon Pass is definitely the best value because you get both blue and rainbow tickets. Not only that, but if you go to Aegis the Diver, unfortunate that you can't really access the banner outside of it, it looks like. I might be wrong about that, by the way, but I think for me, this is the only way I've accessed it. And the Diver Pass here for Mast. I love this skin, by the way. It looks great. And it's the same way. You get 10 rainbow tickets and 15 blue. And I think it's really good value. And I think it's the best bang for your buck in terms of these passes, right? Other than that, though, I think overall, I still think there's a lot of good things when it comes to this event in terms of purchases. Obviously, that $5 gem pack is always the best deal that you can always get no matter what. I personally have a lot of fun with this. And I bought a lot of things. As you can see, I've purchased like a lot of things. But at the same time, that's why I wanted to give some insight, because I know some people would look at some of the cash shop stuff that are for whales and feel like it's terrible and they're not sure what's going on. So I wanted to give some insight, and hopefully this guide's able to help you, give you an idea of what you want to buy. But at the end of the day, even if you don't want to buy anything, even if you don't want to know what's good for value, I hope this video was slightly, entertaining, but also, had some good, knowledge. And other than that, just have fun with it. You don't have to make purchases. If you want to make a purchase, go ahead. Even the $5 one, best value. So, other than that, that's it for me. I hope you guys have a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And thank you guys so much for the constant support. You guys are the best, so thank you.